Good evening, Crusader fans. I'm Aiden O'Connor. We're here on a snowy night at 99th and Pulaski with your Brother Rice Crusaders coming off one of their most exciting victories in recent memory. An 85-83 triple overtime thriller against the Richards Bulldogs. The booth gets a little bit smaller tonight. Kevin O'Connell, my partner to my left. No Jack DiMatteo tonight. Kevin, the Crusaders really struggled on the boards against the Bulldogs team on Tuesday, and tonight have a lengthy Providence team to deal with. Who do you see and who do you think needs to step up and clean the boards for the Crusaders?
Well, you know, in that Richards game, DeAndre Hagan grabbed 13 rebounds against the oversized Richards team. So I expect him to do the same thing tonight. You know, Richards team, a couple of their better players were football players, and the same thing with Providence tonight. In that game, Hagan also scored 31 points, and he was one of the main contributing factors in getting that Crusader win, and I expect more of the same.
Yes, Kevin, DeAndre Hagan putting up a solid 31. That is with fouling out in, I believe, the second overtime, correct?
I believe you're
so
right.
He was snubbed of a 4-minute period and still continued to dominate with 31 points. The Crusaders are going to go with Hagan, Moustakis, Powell, Campbell, and Glennon, their normal starting five. They're going to be up against Jimmy Artens, the 5'11 guard, Lucas Porto, Joe Elfirovich, Jack Rudy, Noah Vassell for the Providence Catholic Celtics. So we're just about ready to get started here. The tip has been thrown. The Crusaders have won. Glennon has it in the backcourt. He's immediately picked up by Joe Elfirovich. Glennon driving, taking one more step out to Campbell. Campbell, one move in. Hagan from beyond the arc. Back to Connor Glennon. Glennon takes it in. Shot is up. Shot is no good off the left part of the rim. The point guard, Elfirovich, has it. Fires it to the corner. Back to Elfirovich. Elfirovich working to the top of the key. Hands it off to Jimmy Artens. Artens over to the right side to Noah Vassell. Vassell goes to Rudy. Rudy up top. Kicks it back to Rudy. Noah Vassell. Noah Vassell has it. Now swings it over to the right side. Rico Powell picking up a man. Corner. Three ball is up. The three ball is good.
Jimmy Artens on the three, and assist from Joe Elfirovich, who's coming off a 29-point performance in a loss to St. Lawrence, 69-57. He's one of the better players on this Providence squad.
Something to watch for here tonight, certainly, Kevin, a star player. Now Hagan has it. Hagan driving, 2 steps, shot is up. That is going to be a charge on DeAndre Hagan. Very good job of taking the charge by the Celtics. He sold it well.
Yeah, it's real tough to see DeAndre Hagan coming at you in the lane and be able to stay strong, not move, and take that charge.
So Elfirovich to Artens. Artens to Rudy. Rudy to Vassell. Back to Elfirovich, guarded by the feisty Rico Powell for the Crusaders. Up top to Vassell. Vassell guarded by Glennon. Vassell has it on the right side. He gets it to a man inside, and he's got room. Pull-up jumper is good. That's Jack Rudy extending the score to 5-0. Connor Glennon to Moustakis. Moustakis thinks about it but says no. Glennon takes it in. Corner, Rico Powell in his face, off the mark. Jimmy Artens pulls it in. Artens is going to bring it up himself, then dish it back to Elfirovich. Elfirovich on the left side. Jack Rudy has it up top. Elfirovich down low, man in the middle. Shot, fade away. Dirk Nowitzki style is no good, picked up by Moustakis.
I think Lucas Porto is going to try and do that all game. Moustakis isn't the strongest defender in the paint, so he could try and take advantage of that.
Here's Campbell from deep three, no good. So the Crusaders' hot starts have not been their problem. It's been continuing and maintaining that lead. We've seen it time and time again, but tonight the Crusaders don't have the lead to deal with yet.
And hopefully they can switch the script tonight and not fall into an early hole in the second quarter.
Artens to Elfirovich. He shakes off a man, puts a shot up. A nice shot from the free throw line extended from Joe Elfirovich. And the Crusaders need a bucket. Connor Glennon has it at the top of the key. Moustakis pulls it from three. It's good. Luke Moustakis opens up the Crusaders scoring with a three.
And that's one of the biggest parts of Luke's game, his ability to shoot the outside three.
Blocked by Powell and kept in. Rico Powell. You got to respect the energy and hustle from Rico Powell. Into the corner. Glennon has it in front of me. Glennon makes a move, gets it to Powell in the corner. He mishandled it. Providence ball.
And even after that miscue from Rico Powell, we got to take a note of his defensive ability. And a team that's not so defensive-minded, Rico Powell has emerged as one of the surprisingly better defenders on this team. He's been tasked with guarding the past few teams' best player, and he's doing it tonight on Alfirovich.
The right side. Move on Glennon. Jack Rudy has it up top. Joe Alfirovich. Keep an eye on the matchup down low. Shot. It's up. It's good. 3-ball from Noah Vassell early in this one. Celtics coming into this one 7-11. Your Crusaders coming into this one with a bit of a better record.
It's a great pass by Powell.
Alfirovich up the right side. Hands it off. Now gets it to Noah Vassell. Your Crusaders are 13-6. Thank you, Kevin. Something you think I should know. Shot on the right side. Excuse me, no shot. Nice move to stay on his feet. Jumpers up, and that's good from Jimmy Artens.
The Crusaders are going to have a tough time dealing with Joe Alfirovich. He's already made a couple big plays tonight.
Moustakis has it. Down low to Hagan. Hagan, post move, shots up, off the backboard, and no good. Alfirovich guarded by Powell. And for a little pick and roll action, it's not there. Vassell has it up top. Gets it. Shot on the right side. Brought back out. 3-ball is up, and it's good. A one-legged, off-balance shot by Jimmy Artens goes in, and the Crusaders are down 15-3 early in this one.
And usually it's the Crusaders who are firing on all cylinders in the first few minutes of the game. Usually they're hitting all the deep threes, but the game is different tonight. Providence has been firing from deep, and it seems like they're hitting everything. Crusaders really need to get something going on offense and defense if they want to get in this game.
You hear the Providence coach, or at least we hear the Providence coach, telling them they have to get it down low to Lucas Porto, the big number 4, the Louis Scola-esque type player in the middle. I think I only say that because of his hair. But you got to get it to Mr. Scola in the middle and see what happens from there. So Connor Glennon is going to bring it up. Picked up by Alfirovich. Rico Powell on the handoff. Handoff to Colin Campbell now. Campbell to Hagan. The triple reverse. The quadruple reverse. Connor Glennon brings it in. Looks for a man. Has a man. Colin Campbell trying to bring it himself. Dishes to Rico Powell in the corner. The three's up. The three's good. Rico Powell off a nice passing play.
Great find from Colin Campbell. Find Powell in the corner for another 3.
Up top is Jack Rudy. He dishes it to Noah Vassell. Vassell back to Rudy. Rudy taking it in on Hagan. Step back to Vassell. Vassell looked. It wasn't there. Screen by Porto. Down to Porto. Porto looking to make a move on Moustakis and doesn't. Good D by Luke to hold his ground. Man up top is Alfirovich. Alfirovich makes a move. Doesn't have it. Over to Noah Vassell. Vassell looking for something to do with it. He has Alfirovich. Another jumper foul. Every one of this Providence Catholic Celtic shot, they seem to not have their feet on the ground, Kevin.
Yeah, you know, the Crusaders there just can't catch a break. Rico Powell tried to get the late contest, but came from behind and got Alfirovich's arm and obviously affected the shot as the ball went to the left of the rim. Didn't even touch anything.
So some athletes on this team, Lucas Porto, Jamison Gears, Keith McClellan, and Luca Kessler, all also on the football team for Providence, who had a pretty decent season this year. Colin Campbell, back to him. Colin Campbell looks for something to do with it. Connor Glennon has it on the left side. Glennon down to Moustakis in the post. Moustakis backing down his man. Good move. Interesting shot. Nonetheless, it's 2 points.
And Aiden, I would love to see that more out of Luke Moustakis. He's one of the bigger players on the court at all times. He needs to be able to use his body and size and strength down low.
This is the first time we've seen a matchup kind of similar to Luke Moustakis. Porto down low, they seem to have similar playing styles, and that's just after observing the first few minutes of this one. Vassell has it in the corner. Vassell to Artens. Artens to Alfajevic. Up top, Vassell has it. Vassell looks for Porto, doesn't have him. Now Alfajevic has it. Alfajevic working on Powell. Gets it to Vassell. Vassell, step back, 3-ball. It's good.
That's good by number 23.
Noah Vassell flame throwing here in this one.
Celtics can't seem to miss anything right now.
So now the Crusaders are going to need an answer. Will it come from Colin Campbell? Luke Moustakis has it. Colin Campbell to answer it. He does. The phone was ringing and Colin Campbell answered it.
And I thought I heard Coach Frazier calling for one shot, but Campbell took advantage of the space between him and his defender and knocked it down.
I'll take the 3. Alfajevic to Vassell. Vassell in the corner is going to have to get a shot up. That's a travel. Thank you.
We have a traveling foul.
One too many steps from Noah Vassell. Crusaders get the ball back with 2.7 seconds. We got some subs over here. Those subs are Zach Szynski and Owen Moran. Hagen to Moustakis. He's going to have to launch one. He does. It's up. Off the rim.
That's the end of the first quarter with a score. Providence Celtics 18. Brother Rice
And heading into the second quarter, the Crusaders really need to get a hold of their team play. Providence is moving the ball better, playing better defense, just all around better basketball than the Crusaders. They really need to get something going.
And the shots have been falling for the Providence Celtics. I don't want to give the Crusaders the benefit that they haven't been that great of shots. Some of them haven't, but they're falling nonetheless.
And the Crusaders just can't seem to find open looks. We had a couple with Rico Powell and Colin Campbell hitting threes, but that's pretty much it.
That seems to be the MO for the Crusaders in these early games. These deep threes that are falling, and down the stretch they start to not fall. And we've seen what happens to the Crusaders when those shots don't fall.
Yeah.
Against Mount Carmel a few weeks ago, we saw it happen.
Sometimes this Crusaders team relies too much on the deep ball. They have to know it's not going to last forever. And in times like these, it might even be smarter just working inside to your two big men, DeAndre Hagen and Luke Moustakis.
We saw what happened when they worked it down to Moustakis against Lucas Porto. He took it to him and got the easy 2. Looking to see that again. Obviously, Coach Frazier is. So Celtic inbound. They're going to go quick. Got it to Alfajevic up top. Man up top is Zach Szynski. He gets it to Owen Moran. Almost tipped, but not by Rico Powell. Alfajevic has it up top. Alfajevic to the left side. Back to Alfajevic. Right side, DeAndre Hagen. Up top, a move on Glennon. A nice move on Glennon, but the shot off the mark. Rebound by Porto. That's what we talked about, Kevin. We need those rebounds.
Everyone's got to crash the boards against this team.
A very, very nice finish at the rim by Joe Alfajevic. Extends the Providence lead to 20-11. So Connor Glennon now with Alfajevic on him. Rico Powell, no 3, he traveled. That's one too many steps for Rico Powell.
On defense, I'd like to see some help. We saw Connor Glennon get beat for the layup that missed, but then Joe Alfajevic just took it to the lane very easily and was able to get the layup. We need someone to come over and help.
So up top, Jack Rudy. Back to Alfajevic as Nick Harrell comes to check in for the Crusaders, as well as Cullen Cosme.
Hopefully those two can get a spark going on this team.
We saw it the other night from those two. Meanwhile, on the right side is Owen Moran. Moran heavily guarded by Campbell and nicely guarded by Campbell. Coming around, an illegal screen. No call. Up top. That's Jack Rudy. Rudy had Alfirovich. Now Alfirovich has it off the handoff. Very lengthy possessions for Providence early in this one. Pump fake, 2-ball, long 2 off the mark.
And those long possessions might be taking a toll on the Crusaders. This is the first sub they've had, and there's only 6 minutes left in the half.
So now Cosme running point guard. Glennon out, Cosme in. Powell out, Harrell in. Cullen Cosme brings it to the right side. Now Nick Harrell, the sophomore and junior players that we saw take the next step in the game against Richards, as Colin Campbell puts that one up. Looks like it might have been tipped.
Yeah, Colin Campbell doesn't airball like that. I've never seen that before out of him.
You hear Coach Frazier say to the official, that kid's shooting 40% from 3. You think he's airballing that?
I agree with him.
I agree as well.
Interested to see the matchup of Nick Harrell on Alfirovich. Hopefully he can hold his own.
I don't think that's a matchup we expected to see. Porto, no good. DeAndre Hagan to Nick Harrell. Nick Harrell looking to take it himself. Shot isn't there. Campbell, it's good. Colin Campbell with another 3-ball.
And when Colin Campbell gets hot, that's one of the biggest things for these Crusaders. His ability to shoot the 3 and the mid-range is crucial to their success.
Into the corner as Vassell comes to check in. Down low to Porto. You can't jump if you're Luke Moustakis there, but that's what happened. An easy basket for Lucas Porto.
Got to stay straight up and put a body to him.
Campbell in the corner. Does he have it again? It's off. Tipped by Nick Harrell. Off Nick Harrell. I believe that's Providence ball, and I'm correct. So Vassell comes in for Owen Moran. Shot down low. Porto. Good again.
No one there on the block for the Crusaders. Porto just had an easy layup.
Moustakis, does he have the deep 3? Off the back of the rim. So now the Providence Celtics will bring it up here. Left side. Into the corner to Vassell. Noah Vassell, Colin Campbell working on him. Alfirovich has it up top. Alfirovich taking it inside to Vassell. Vassell made a man jump. It's good again. You got to stay on your feet if you're the Crusader defense here.
Yeah, we saw it in the first quarter. Noah Vassell, one of the quicker players to get hot on this Providence team. Got to limit his effect on this game.
Meanwhile, that's going to be a foul on the ground for the Crusaders.
Number 23, Noah Vassel's first personal foul.
Rico Powell coming in for Colin Campbell.
Colin Cosme really the only true guard in right now as Hagan shoots the 3 and hits it.
DeAndre Hagan, a 3-ball there.
Nice play off the inbound to cut the lead to 9.
So Alfirovich has it. Alfirovich, jump ball. Porto has it. Jack Rudy gets it up top to Vassell. Into the corner. Alfirovich from 3. We haven't seen that yet. There might be a reason. Off the side of the basket, Crusaders retain possession.
Yeah, that was just way off the mark from Alfirovich. But I would expect him to keep shooting.
I wouldn't. So Cullen Cosme, the junior guard, looking to take it in. Dishes it out to Hagan. Hagan, it's up. It's no good. Rico Powell, that's going to be an over the back.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Just too much contact there from Powell on the shoulder of the Providence Celtics.
Good effort, just a bit too much contact, as you said, Kevin. So Alfirovich is going to bring it up. 3 minutes and 10 seconds and counting in the first half here. Crusaders trail 26-17. Alfirovich. Back to him, Alfirovich looking to drive in, makes a nice move on Harrell, but Nick Harrell has been playing phenomenal defense on Alfirovich. Man up top is Jimmy Artens. Artens guarded by Cosme. Over to Vassell. Vassell brings it up. Over to our 10s, another lengthy possession from the Celtics. Our 10s to Porto, tipped by Moustakis. If you're Cullen Cosme, I think you should have been on the ground for that ball. Vassell in the corner, shot up, Hagan. Good defense by DeAndre, nonetheless, a nice bucket by Jack Rudy.
Rico Powell's got to cut off that baseline. Noah Vassell's been able to take it the last 2 plays very easily.
Hagan, post move, it's up and it's good. Kevin, I have to say I revoke my comment from the last possession. I forgot about Cullen's bum knee.
Yeah, you don't want to injure that again after just coming back, only his 2nd game.
Good defense again by Harrell, very good shot contest. Nonetheless, it's a 2-baller.
And going back to DeAndre Hagan's layup there, I would love to see more of that out of him, Moustakis, even Greg Foster. They got to absorb contact in the paint and finish strong. That's how you get the easy points.
Kevin, another name to add to that list, Tyler Showers, who I believe is checking in for the Crusaders right now.
Yeah, Showers against Leo had a 14-point outing, one of his better showings as a Crusader.
So this Providence Celtic team, we've seen their only struggle so far has been maybe post defense, but they've been very good in this one.
Yeah, up 11 with 2 minutes to go in the half. That's a pretty good start. I would be pretty happy if I was Providence coach.
The Providence coach sporting a snazzy green jacket. Looks like he's coming right from Augusta. So the Crusaders are going to need to get a little bit more here before half, go on a nice run to send the Crusaders into the locker room. They're currently down 30-19. We have 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the opening half of this one. Rico Powell to Cullen Cosme to bring it up. Cosme's going to be picked up here by Joe Elfyrovich. Cosme calling to Tyler Showers. The center's going to have it up top. Maybe looking for a 3 here from Cosme. Didn't have the shot. Good D by Elfyrovich. Rico Powell, a deep 3. It's good. Rico Powell from the snowy parking lot.
The ability to shoot contested threes is a wonder for these Crusaders. They've been doing it all season long.
Glennon checking in for Cosme. Coach Frazier wanted to travel.
Notice Aiden, Lucas Porto and Tyler Showers are now matched up. See how the smaller defender Shower does.
Corner 3 from Vassell. It's off the mark. Hagan has the board. Hagan has Harrell if he looks up. Hagan looks like he's going to take it, and it's going to be stripped. Crusaders have had problems in transition the past couple days. Looks like they're continuing it here. Hopefully that comes to an end. One-handed attempt is no good. Another board by Hagan. You were right, Kevin. Tyler Showers looks like he's going to take it in on Porto again, looking to take advantage here. Hagan taking it all the way in and laying it in. There's a method to Kevin's madness. He wants him to take it to the paint, and it's clearly working.
You know, they're cut the lead to 6 right now, and past few shots, only 1-3. Might be saying something.
Vassell has it guarded by Powell. The Providence coach calls for 1 shot. That is Kyle Murphy yelling for 1 shot. Elfyrovich has a man. He had the 3. He didn't want the 3. Jumper is up. Jumper's no good. 15 seconds and the Crusaders have possession. The Crusaders looking to cap off that run. Cullen Cosme with 8. 7. Cullen Cosme with 5 seconds. He's going to get a foul called. That's a block. It's going to be on Elfyrovich. So the Crusaders have 4.5 seconds to get a bucket.
Elfyrovich had his left hand on Cosme almost as soon as he crossed half court.
Brother Rice.
Sub coming in, it's going to be Colin Campbell for Nick Carroll. It makes you think there might be a 3-ball here.
I wouldn't be too surprised, Aiden.
I'd love to see a 3 to go into halftime. Going all the way to Hagan in the corner. Hagan to Campbell. The shot is up. It's off the mark. Powell, he's going to have to throw it up. He ran out of time.
And even though Campbell missed that shot, I love the play call from Coach Frazier.
So that's going to do it for the first half of action here. We're going to go to halftime. The Crusaders trail 30-24.
As always.
And then he said Sharks overrated. Like 120 yards wasn't enough for him. Yeah, hold on. I got another call. I got another call coming in. Hold on. What's up? How many? All right, yeah, thanks. Thanks to you Crusader fans, we've been able to reach over 500,000 viewers. Thanks to your loyal support and dedication to our program, we've been able to bring to you many Crusader victories and many more to come.
Hey Andrew, you alright?
Yeah, I'm just watching some rookie highlights. What's up?
Man, you've been pretty involved in that recently.
Feel fine.
Alright, have a good night, man.
Yeah, see you guys.
Take care.
Alright, well, yeah, that piece is gonna be huge, though. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I can't
great.
wait.
It's gonna be great for us.
Biggest project of the year, bud.
What's up, guys?
Did you go home last night?
No, what? No. It's been here. I've got that piece.
That doesn't look like the piece.
Alright,
Feel fine.
okay.
We'll leave you to it.
Yeah, you feel alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, man. You don't gotta keep asking. I'm good. Alright.
Dude, this is gonna be our best game day
I
segment
know,
by far.
might be like,
Dude, the game's in 10 minutes.
Dude, I'll be out there. I'll be out there. Don't worry. All right.
still on those rookie highlights?
Yeah, dude, this guy's insane. Look at that. Look at that swing right there. It's gorgeous.
Golf season's over, my guy.
Okay. What?
Golf season's over, my guy.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, well, see you in the booth.
All right. See you.
Good team to kill him.
Look at that path. Incredible.
Most people think athletes are the only ones that have to get mentally prepared before games, but in reality, broadcasters are the same way.
Gentlemen, great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have yourselves here tonight. That's what you've earned yourselves here tonight. You broadcast 6 regular season games a year, 1 playoff game. And I expect nothing but perfection every single time. We've done good so far. But good isn't good enough. It's got to be great. Tonight we have an opportunity, as I said, to do something special. And I expect nothing but greatness from both of you. Both of you earned your positions on this team for a reason. Now go out there and show them why you're on this team and why you're part of BRTV. Bring it in right now. Let's go, boys. Give me a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled peppers.
It's game time.
Bean drops back in the pocket, looking down the field, looking for a receiver. He sees Summers. Bean throws the pass. It finds Summers. Summers with the catch at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Crusaders, and they're in favor! Man, just like that. Just like that. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, Durkin, it's playoff season. It's win or go home. Every game's your last.
Yeah, we need a big one tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right, boys, just about that time. Let's go, boys. Okay, let's go. Let's go out there, boys. Let's go. Hey, Rudy, come on. Handshake time. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
So with football season going so late this year and snow already falling, we really had to kick into high gear for basketball season.
All right, boy, the key to success is conditioning. There's no easy way to get in shape. I want a down bag. Ready? Go. Are you serious? That's all you got? Get here! Great job, Henry. There's another one.
Come on, gang, try guard. Let's see what you got.
Bet, let's go right now, 1v1. Come on, man, that's a charge.
What game are you watching? That was no way.
I'm on the ground, that's a charge.
I don't think so. No way. Team Mark, you shot 41 first game of the year.
Yeah, man, that was nuts. Can't wait for the rest of the season. They're going to be amazing this year.
Hey, you got a time?
It's 9:30.
We're gonna be late to Spanish. We gotta go. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Reed? Dude, call me crazy. This guy just moved.
Dude, you're crazy. How long were you up watching your own broadcast last night?
No, I got a full 8 hours, refreshed, good to go, but I just saw him move.
You're just crazy.
Gets the puck off enough time, so that puck heads into the corner where Atelier is going to chase it.
Pat, what are you watching your own film?
No, it's not what it looks like at all. No.
Come on, I thought we talked about this.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm just watching the hockey game.
The beginning of high school is one of the most exciting times in your life. Why? Because in high school, you can do so many things. And at Brother Rice, you can be so many things. Exceptional things. You can be part of an exceptional academic environment, one in which passionate teachers and customized curricula prepare students for a post-secondary education and beyond. You can be part of an exceptional athletic program whose pursuit of excellence on and off the field has led the Crusaders to conference, regional, sectional, and state championships. You can be part of an exceptional summer camp staff that exemplifies the charitable tradition of Brother Edmund Ignatius Rice. You can be part of an exceptional community of faith where young men are accepted, recognized, valued, and challenged to grow. You can graduate as one of the exceptional Brother Rice students who were accepted into the colleges of their choice, earning over $24 million of scholarship money. You can be part of an exceptional, close-knit brotherhood of young men, one whose friendships extend decades beyond graduation day. At Brother Rice High School, you can be whatever you want to be. But whatever you choose to be exceptional.
All right, Crusader fans, we're back live on the air. Second quarter underway. Second half underway. Thank you very much, Kevin. 30-24. Your Crusaders trail by 6. Coming to this one, they're going to get the ball here to open it up.
Starting lineup out there for the Crusaders.
Third quarter, Brother Rice will inbound the basketball.
Connor Glennon has it up top. Glennon goes to Hagen. Let's see if they go to the post immediately. Hagen back out to Glennon. Glennon back to Hagen. Hagen from the parking lot. It's good! DeAndre Hagen for 3.
And if Hagen can get hot from that far beyond the arc, that's big for the comeback for the Crusaders.
So Noah Vassell on the right side, looking for a little pick and roll play. The Crusader bench getting into it now.
And Connor Glennon has switched on to Joe Alfirovich.
I like that matchup a lot. I like that matchup a lot.
Enrico Powell tasked with guarding Vassell, who's been tearing up the Crusaders. Hopefully Powell can make a difference.
So a player we haven't seen in this one yet is John Bai, the 6'2 freshman, the sophomore from China. Be interesting to see if he sees the court here tonight.
Yeah.
Over to Campbell. Campbell takes it in, puts it up, no good. No one home for the rebound for the Crusaders.
Crusaders got to crash the boards on that. That's a good take from Colin Campbell.
So Vassell now has it. Vassell to Alfirovich under pressure. Alfirovich now puts it up to Porto. It's tipped by Hagen. Hagen has it on the move. Hagen goes up. He slams it down. DeAndre Hagen, the two-handed flush.
And the Crusaders are feeling mighty to start this second half, trying to shift the momentum as Glennon picks up Alfirovich in the backcourt.
So Coach Frazier must have gotten the boys going at halftime. Defense now is going to be at a premium. Taking it in is Alfirovich to the middle to Porto. Porto gets the shot up, heavily contested. Rebound, Glennon saves it to Campbell.
Great defense by Luke Moustakis.
So Glennon now to Campbell. Campbell back to Glennon. Moustakis to Hagen. Let's see if he continues. He pulls it. It's good! DeAndre Hagen from Wojo's. It's good again.
Coming out of the half. What a start for the Crusaders. Retaking the lead.
So now it's Alfirovich, guarded by Glennon. Into the corner to Vassell. Vassell likes that corner 3 shot. You got to keep an eye on it. Vassell pressured, hands it off to the all-trusted Alfirovich. Alfirovich moving in on Glennon. Shot, 3 ball, it's good. A rather slow-moving 3 from Jack Ruddy.
It's a good closeout by Hagen, though. Left him open for just a second too long.
Found the Crusaders keep feeding DeAndre Hagen. For 3, down low, doesn't matter. Feed the hot hand. So now Campbell going to become outside to Moustakis. 3 off the mark.
And Moustakis had Powell wide open in the corner for 3.
So now Alfirovich will take it. Alfirovich to Vassell. Vassell to Jack Ruddy. Now to the corner. Travel, I believe. No, it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, I think Connor Glennon had a hand on Alfirovich's jersey as he was driving in.
And that's a good call by the Stripes down on the court. So Celtic inbound. Jimmy Artens is going to take it. Artens to Alfirovich. Alfirovich taking it in. Mid-range jumper. Gets the pass off. Vassell looking for it. Gets it. Vassell. He likes the 3 ball. We've discussed it over and over. Vassell to the right side. Ruddy back out to Porto. Shot. Good contest from Glennon. Moustakis wins the battle for the rebound.
That's just a great team defense by the Crusaders, able to switch and guard the off-ball plays.
So now Glennon has a nice handle on it. Campbell taking it in. Not Scola. That is Porto with the rebound.
Good take by Campbell once again.
So the mid-range jumper is good from Jimmy Artens. Luke Moustakis has it up top. Now Connor Glennon. Glennon behind the back. Glennon brings it in, looking for a shot. Has Campbell in the corner. The shot is up. The shot is good. The flamethrower, Colin Campbell, continues his dominance from beyond the arc.
I love the intensity these Crusaders have. They're moving the ball way better than they were in the first.
Into the corner, Artens. Artens working on Campbell. Jumps it off. Good shot contest there by Moustakis. No foul. Nice pivot foot. and a timeout called following the bucket by Providence.
And that's great defense by Moustakis on the first shot. You just got to be able to come down with that rebound and prevent the second chance points. That's going to kill you as this game gets closer.
So the Crusaders went on a run going into the half and a run going out of the half. We talked about Cullen Cosme and how he's taking the next step with this team. Cosme played the most of the fourth quarter and overtimes in the win over Richards. He also had the game-winning layup.
And that game-winning layup was one of only 2 baskets he made. But that was probably the biggest of the entire game. Crusaders just kept on fighting and were able to grind out a win.
And Kevin, fans who have so-called followed Cullen Cosme know that he's no stranger to the buzzer beater. We've seen it over and over his sophomore year, his freshman year, 8th grade. You can go all the way back to the time he picked up a basketball.
He's going to be a big part of the Crusaders varsity squad the next 2 years.
So Glennon brings it up, picked up by Joey Alfayevich.
Nick Harrell has checked in for Rico Powell.
Maybe looking for some size and some rebounds. Hagan to Campbell. Glennon all the way across the court to Campbell. Now Moustakis has Glennon wide open. Shot is up, swatted away by Porto.
And that's great ball movement, great vision by Glennon and Campbell and Moustakis. It's just hard to get it over Porto.
Step back, no shot. All the way back out to Jimmy Artens. Alfayevich has it up top, guarded by the big man Harrell. Into the corner. Taking it in and finishing at the rim is Jimmy Artens. Jack Ruddy. So now Connor Glennon deals with it up top. The Crusaders, the victims of a run by the Celtics right now. Another cross-court pass.
That's a dangerous pass from Campbell.
Another dangerous pass, and that one ends up being costly. Behind the back move, and a nice one at that by the Celtics. Ruddy at the rim, cannot finish, but he'll go to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
And then on that tip pass, that ball is sitting there for almost a full second. At least one Crusader's got to go after it. You can't just let the Celtics take it so easily and take it in transition.
Astute observation, Kevin, and a correct one. First shot from the line is good. Second one off the left side of the rim and grabbed by Hagan. Glennon has it on the right side. Glennon inside to Hagan. Quick move out to Harrell. Harrell back to Hagan. Hagan to Campbell now has it for 3 again. It's good! Colin Campbell again.
Crusaders looking like the old San Antonio Spurs out there. Just perfect ball movement. Able to keep moving until they find the best shot, and it's Campbell for another 3.
So the Spurs take a timeout. The Crusaders down 2. Taking a look at your Crusaders' next few matchup. We'll take on the rivaled Marist Redhawks next Tuesday, January 21st. It's not going to be at home this year. We're going to be at Marist next Friday as the Crusaders continue their little bit of a road trip. We're going to be at St. Ignatius downtown in the Windy City. Continue next Tuesday at DePaul Prep, and then eventually back home against Marion Catholic on February 4th. So a very important set of games for the Crusaders coming up, especially that matchup on Tuesday.
Yeah, you always want to beat your rival, and in a season like this, that could cause a huge streak of wins.
Up top on the run, shot. He had a pass, he didn't make it. Colin Campbell fights for the rebound, but loses.
Everyone's got to box out on that. Such a great defensive play in the backcourt, almost causing a 10-second violation. You can't let them get the ball back that easily.
So Alfayevich gets it to Noah Vassell. Vassell taking it in, back to Alfayevich. Doesn't take the 3. Down back low to Vessel. He puts it in. Noah Vessel. So now Cosme calling for a screen. Elfirovich works around it. Cosme to Moustakis in the corner. He beats his man. He gets Campbell in the corner. Campbell puts it up. Moustakis has... No, he doesn't have the board. Colin Cosme gets on the ground. You'll like to see the energy, but Luke Moustakis has to grab that ball. The shot is up, and that's an and one. DeAndre Hagan also shaken up at the back end of that play. Yeah, he's visibly in pain.
Hagan dove for the ball, too, with Cosme. Looks like someone might have fallen on him. But that transition defense has got to be better for the Crusaders. You can't let Elfirovich take it to the basket that easily.
So DeAndre Hagan may be holding his thigh as Elfirovich heads to the line to shoot two.
For the and one.
And that is an and one. So Cosme, now without Hagan on the court. Rico Powell checks in for him. Powell to Harrell. Cosme has it on the left side. Back to Campbell. Campbell may be looking for Cosme for a three. Cosme taking it in, driving, looking, and getting absolutely demolished down low.
Stare down by Porto.
So Porto getting a little feisty down low. Rico Powell takes it over with 6 seconds to go. Rico Powell running the court, tries to finish, sent away by the big man, Porto, and he's feeling it.
It's a foul, though, on Jimmy Arentz, so Powell will head to the line.
Fouls on the Celtics. Number 0, Jimmy
That makes the block a little less important. And no, not important. I didn't notice there was a foul. The keen eye of Kevin O'Connell picks it up.
Great defensive play by Colin Cosme, able to strip the ball from Elfirovich as he was going for another easy layup.
So the Crusaders and Rico Powell looking to make this a 5-point game to head into the final quarter of play. A good shot does that. 45-40 is the score, 3 seconds on the clock. Elfirovich has it, Elfirovich launches it, it's going to be short. Into the top level of the bleachers, the ball goes.
Celtics 45, Brother Rice Crusaders 40.
Heading into the fourth quarter, Crusaders have fought back since the first, but there's still a 5-point deficit, and you don't want the Celtics to increase that anymore. You got to step up on defense and make plays happen on offense.
Yeah, and Kevin, it's pretty obvious the Celtics have controlled this game. The Crusaders had a little bit of momentum at the beginning, going into halftime and right out of halftime. But beside that, the Providence Celtics have came in and really done a little bit of damage to this Crusader team. Nothing that a fourth quarter can't fix.
Yeah, we saw it against Richards on Tuesday night. Crusaders fought back in the fourth quarter, fought back in the first and second overtimes and third. And it's that feistiness that gets you those tough wins, and could be another one tonight.
Let's hear it for your ladies.
So at the end of the third, Tyler Showers checked in for Luke Moustakis, and that meant Nick Harrell was the tallest player on the floor for the Crusaders. And matching up with Lucas Porto, that could be an interesting matchup. You know, the undersized Showers, who's a tough player in the post, but still, Porto at 6'5" is a very tough guard, very tough defensive matchup for Showers.
So we've seen Porto get the majority of the minutes. The only time he was out when Owen Moran came in for him. Moran, a founding member of the Junior Crosby Fantasy Football League.
Very good to know, Andy.
It's a fact.
Hagan is checked back in. Good to see he's feeling better.
So now Porto finds himself open. Fader goes up and under and finishes. Lucas Porto starting to really mean the difference in this one.
Yeah, Porto on both ends of the floor, defense and offense, making a big difference.
So now Campbell working quickly. DeAndre Hagan, look to see him take it to the paint if Porto has had problems guarding Hagan. Nick Harrell to Hagan. Hagan brings it in. Cosme in the corner. Cosme bringing it in and around. Out to Powell. Powell for three. Yes, sir! Rico Powell in the corner off the assist from Colin Cosme.
And that was a great shot, but what I liked even more was Nick Harrell crashing the boards from the three-point line. Need to see more of that if you want to win this game.
Winning this game would be ideal, Kevin, at this point, so we're going to look to see a whole lot more of that. Alfirovich, that is Joe Alfirovich, has it on the left side.
Joe Ruddy trying to set up in the post on Rico Powell.
Alfirovich has it up top to Porto. Porto has been feeling himself lately. Let's see if he brings it in. Alfirovich has it guarded by Nick Harrell, and you're starting to see Nick Harrell guard their star player for both of these teams in the past 2 games.
Well, yeah, just Nick's size, length, talent, overall athleticism. He could turn into one of the better defenders we've seen in recent history at Brother Rice.
So now Jack Ruddy is fouled by Rico Powell. Caught a little bit too much of him there. Gets the call.
Yeah, Powell is just using his hands a bit too much. Just got to stay low and make sure your man doesn't get by you without reaching.
So now it's Jack Ruddy inbounding it to Alfirovich. Back to Ruddy. Ruddy, Alfirovich. Working on Harrell once again. Zach Zazinski has it in the corner. Hands it off. Nice pass to Porto. Will he finish again? Almost looked like a foul. Nonetheless, he puts it in.
Porto flexing, but that's still good defense from Hagen trying to step up. Porto's just been hot.
Lucas Porto is having his way with the Crusaders right now. Campbell off the screen. Jumper, 3-ball, no good. Tapped by Cosme. Hagen wanted to get on the floor there, but almost lost his balance. Spin move, up top. Grabbed by Hagen and then corralled by Ruddy. The Crusaders struggling on the boards. Handoff.
You know, one of the biggest differences in every basketball game is the rebound category, and Crusaders have been lackluster to say the least tonight.
And Kevin, you can say that they lack a true center, but they do not lack size at all.
Yeah. Really the only bigger player than Crusaders' big men is Lucas Porto. But still.
In the corner, off the mark, and rebounded. DeAndre Hagen corrals the ball. Pass up, Rico Powell from beyond the arc takes it in, dishes, Harrell, easy layup.
Nice no-look pass from Powell, able to dump it off to the block.
That was a beautiful ball movement play by the Crusaders. So now it's Alfirovich bringing it up. Guarded by Harrell once again. Nick Harrell playing some defense at the point guard position. Colin Campbell picks up his man Szynski. Szynski taking it in, looking, shot, up, it's good.
And if you want to win this game, you got to make a stop. If you score and they score, they still will have the lead.
So now Nick Harrell takes it in on Porto. No foul, tries to tip it. So now it's Alfirovich, guarded by Harrell. Szynski over. Cosme. Looks like he's going to have trouble with it. A nice pass off the hands of Alfirovich. A nice pass from Noah Vassell.
Crusaders catch a break. Jack Ruddy was wide open. I was thinking Alfirovich would see him. Providence in a 2-3 zone. That's been killing the Crusaders.
So now it's Cosme. Gets it to Campbell up top. Cosme taking it in, loses the ball, gets on the floor. Colin Cosme gets on the floor. Timeout, Crusaders. That's what happens when you hustle.
Smart play by Cosme after losing the ball. Feel like he was going to turn to Rico Powell in his back corner. Just lost the handle, but tough play, falling on it with a bum knee.
So the Crusaders will have the ball, trailing 51-45 with 3:38 to go. Celtics will have 3 timeouts left. I believe the Crusaders will have the same.
Crusaders had 2 after this one. And only 4 fouls. So if it gets down to the wire, they'll have to pick up some to get Providence into the bonus.
We saw that as a problem against the Bulldogs the other night. The Crusaders needed to foul quickly and didn't end up sending the Bulldogs to the charity stripe until 30 seconds left.
Crusaders will inbound under their own basket. We might see another inbound play to DeAndre Hagan for 3 like we saw at the beginning of the first half.
So Cosme looking around. Doesn't seem to have anyone yet. That's 5 seconds. Cosme looking to direct traffic. Didn't end up working.
It looked like Campbell and Harrell had the same idea, both cutting to the corner, and that drew both defenders there.
So now a trap called, and a good one at that.
Looked like they could have had a carry on Vassell.
Shot in the middle, Porto's open down the block by Hagan! DeAndre Hagan! Nick Harrell going behind the back. Luckily gets the foul. Nick Harrell, we've seen when he gets the ball on a fast break, he likes to push it into overdrive.
And on that play, Joel Firovich looked like he made that on purpose. He had both hands out like an offensive lineman. He wasn't letting Harrell get to the basket at any cost.
So now Harrell to Campbell in the corner. Campbell, the shot's up, a little long. Rebounded by Vassell. So now it's Alfirovich. Alfirovich picked up by Harrell once again. Shot, ball's on the ground, Glennon dives on it! Nick Harrell, swing pass to Campbell. Campbell back to Glennon. Glennon, Hagan for 3! Air ball, back to Hagan. Hagan taking it in, dishing out to the corner, Powell for 3, it's good!
Rico Powell, what a sequence, able to save it and hit the 3.
Beautiful.
With under 3 minutes left, Aiden, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Celtics try and run some long possessions like they did in the first half.
And I believe that foul's not the end of the world, Kevin. That foul up top on Nick Harrell. It's a one-possession game, but I don't have a problem with that.
No, it gets the Crusaders closer to putting Providence in the bonus, so it might help us in the end.
Playing aggressively, yeah. So now the double team again, picked off by Hagan. Will he do it again? Foul! He tried to and got the foul.
And Hagan is hot after that, and I don't blame him. That could have seriously injured him. Very glad he's okay. He's still got to keep his composure and knock down these free throws.
So DeAndre Hagan, visually not happy with the defense on that. He was grabbed from behind, and some late words said by both teams.
Connor Glennon able to calm him down.
Brother Rice, number 10, DeAndre Hagan, line and shoot 2.
So this game's getting exciting. Hagan at the line.
Exciting games seem to be a common occurrence in the Brother Rice South Gym lately, Aiden.
Kevin, nice to see your voice has recovered from the Tuesday night thriller against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that 2-hour game really takes a toll on you.
So Hagan goes 2 for 2 from the stripe.
Crusaders bringing the press. The half-court trap has been working.
So now Alfirovich looks to go through everyone. Gets it down low. Back up. Easy shot. Blocked by Hagan. Now Nick Harrell has it. He goes up. No call. Rebound by Jack Ruddy. Picked up by Harrell full court.
And Aiden, that's the second time Harrell's gone to the ground on a transition layup. Surprised to see they haven't noticed.
So now it's Joe Alfirovich, the senior guard. Timeout comes from the Providence Celtics, and the momentum starting to swing the Crusaders' way.
Even the Crusader crazies getting in on the action. Down 1:36 to go. This timeout is huge. You got to get a stop. Maybe even take the lead on the next offensive possession. But I don't expect Joe Alfirovich and the Providence Celtics to go lightly. They're fighting tooth and nail for every chance they can get at increasing the lead.
So both of these teams coming into this one not needing, but a win would be huge here.
Yeah, For the Crusaders, it would keep their streak going. That'd be 3 in a row for them, which a good bounce back from that devastating loss to the rival Mount Carmel last Friday night. I really like seeing Nick Harrell in these types of situations. It helps him grow as a player, gain more confidence, especially guarding one of the better players on the floor for both teams, Joe Alfirovich.
So Alfirovich trapped, down low, easy basket is smoked. Lucas Porto couldn't get the layup to go, and Connor Glennon now has it. Glennon, path to the basket was there. Harrell, nice cut, nice pivot, it's good!
Harrell with the
Crusaders take their first lead of the night with a minute to go, and we're in for a thrilling finish again.
And now it's up to Harrell, the guard. Joe Alfirovich, the Celtic star.
Alfirovich out to Noah Vassell. Vassell to Szynski. Szynski over to Ruddy. Ruddy taking it in. Shot is up. It's good. Lays it in off the glass.
Acrobatic layup from Ruddy. 40 seconds to go for the Crusaders.
So Connor Glennon looking to take it himself to the corner. Colin Campbell for 3. Yes, sir! Colin Campbell puts the South team on their feet and gives the Crusaders a 2-point lead.
Colin Campbell back-to-back games, back-to-back clutch shots. Excuse me. Campbell has just been hot from 3 in the past few weeks, reminiscent of Jimmy Gavin from last year's regional finalist Crusaders. 35 seconds to go. It's up to the defense. And even though Lucas Porto missed that layup, I really didn't like that, how much he was open. That's one of the only times he's missed any layup, open or contested this game. And I'm not too confident he'll do that again.
So for the second game in a row, the Crusaders fall behind in the second half and take a lead with under a minute left. Full timeout taken by, I believe, the Providence Celtics. Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe you're right, Aiden. Crusaders have 1 left, and Providence has 2.
So a quick shout out to Mike McDonough in Springfield, Massachusetts. Mike, we hope you're going to like the final ending to this one.
He's an alumni basketball player.
Mike McDonough, an alumni basketball player, watching the current Crusader basketball team on the floor, looking for a big win against the Celtics.
They're going to let Alfirovich take it up. Harrell picking up at half court.
So it's getting loud in here. Harrell on Alfirovich. Alfirovich to the left side to Szynski. Szynski bringing it around. Miss pass. It's out of bounds. Crusader ball with 19 seconds to go.
A mental mishap by the Celtics. Alfirovich faked the back cut, and Porto believed him.
So Jimmy Artens is going to check back in, who I believe for Zach Szynski.
And now that's a full timeout for the Celtics. They have 1 left. Both teams have 1 timeout each. Crusaders with 5 fouls.
Kevin stretching his legs, checking the scoreboard for the amount of timeouts left. Let you know when he gets back. Excuse me, he was checking the fouls. So 8 fouls for Providence.
See the St. Catherine 8th graders getting ready for the final ending of this game in the stands. Hopefully we'll see them in the maroon and orange next year.
Nice to see a few Screaming Eagles in attendance here tonight as well.
Both our alumni.
The Chargers and the Screaming Eagles here for the Crusaders run down the stretch. Getting ready for the 7th grade tournament coming up here at Brother Rice. We have no time to talk about that right now. We've got a pretty exciting game in front of us.
It's going to be tough for Rico Powell to get the ball around Lucas Porto.
So Powell has Hagen. Hagen fouled in the corner. going to the line for 1 and 1. Nope, not yet.
No.
Providence number 11. Jack
Excuse me, I must have been wrong on the foul count.
So now we're going to go to Campbell in the corner. He's trapped. Campbell still trapped. Time's running out of the clock. They're going to say timeout Crusaders.
And that's the Crusaders' last timeout. They can't afford any trap like that again. You got to get it out of the corner and pass through the press.
Nonetheless, 7 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, it does waste time.
I don't think that's the place you want to be if you're wasting time, though, Kevin. Trapped in the corner. I think we can both agree on that one.
Absolutely not.
So just one more quick note about the Marist game next Tuesday. A crew from our own Brother Rice TV will be on the U live television to watch that game. Make sure to tune in. It'll be a good one. It always is.
And Aiden correcting my miscue on the fouls. Providence currently has 4. So even if they do keep fouling, if the Crusaders can hold on to the ball, that'll waste time. Only 3 more until 1 and 1.
And 3 fouls in 12 seconds is it's a tall task.
Yep. Crusaders just have to focus on beating this press first.
So Porto the man in front. Crusaders sticking with the same lineup. Powell doing the inbounding. Going to play a little quarterback, it looks like. He goes with the dragger out to Connor Glennon. Glennon still being pressed, still holding it. That's going to be a foul with 6 seconds to go.
And that is a bailout foul from Joe Alfirovich. They would have had a 10-second violation.
Foul to Providence number 5.
I didn't even notice that, Kevin. Astute observation once again.
Thank you,
So
Aiden.
inbounds Brother Rice. Gets it to Hagen. Hagen's fouled. 1 more foul for the bonus. 5 seconds to go.
Providence number 11, Jack Ruddy, his second personal foul. Team 6, inbound. Brother Rice.
And I think at this point the Crusaders might not even try to get it out of the backcourt. It's calling Cosme checks in for Nick Harrell. I assume Coach Frazier is subbing in Cosme for his ball handling prowess.
So Hagen gets it. Hagen's fouled. 3.9 on the clock. He's going to head to the line, needing 2 big throws to just about put this game on ice. But Kevin, we've seen crazier things.
We saw it just a couple days ago on Tuesday night, Aiden. Anything can happen in these final 4 seconds. DeAndre Hagen going for his 18th and 19th points of the night.
So DeAndre Hagen, the first one, is good. He's going to need to make this one to just about close it out here. Hagen shot. It's good.
Crusaders cannot foul on this possession. They're picking up full court though.
Timeout Celtics. They're going to need a quick 3. And then some.
That's the last timeout for Providence. And with 4 seconds left, I'd say that's a pretty good time to use it. 4 seconds is a lot of time, Aiden. You know, Providence could be drawing up a play here. I'd expect Joe Alfirovich to get the ball or Noah Vassell for 3.
Yeah, Vassell was hitting them from deep early. He's been a little bit more quiet recently.
No matter what, if you're the Crusaders, not fouling is paramount to winning this game. Can't give up an opportunity for a 4-point play. Looks like a defensive lineup in for the Crusaders as Colin Campbell checks out. Nick Harrell back in.
So Ruddy playing quarterback once again. He's going to go to Alfirovich.
Looks like the Crusaders aren't even going to play defense.
Firovich picks it up, fires for 3. No good. Tip in. Clock winds out. Crusaders win. Crusaders win. Back-to-back games.
In both games, great team comebacks from the Crusaders, fighting back the entire game.
So the Crusaders not losing anything down the stretch. They come back and win this one. For my partner, Kevin O'Connell, my producer, Tim Hayes and Adam Homel, club moderator, Pat Creed,
of luck the rest of
The Crusaders win 57-53 at 99th and Pulaski. Have a good night.